Darius Charles 1-0 here to Brentford today. A close game in the end. How do you feel after that?
I mean, how do I feel personally? I'm knackered. But no, it was a great effort from the boys today. Unfortunate not to win it, if I'm honest. I think on another day, we probably win that. Great performance in the first half in terms of implementing things we've spoken about in training. And I think obviously we stepped on again in the second half. Obviously, new team, new additions, myself included. It looked really cohesive. So, I mean, great things to come.
Luke McCormack caught the eye in the second half there, didn't he?
Yeah, Macca was brilliant. Macca was absolutely brilliant, winning that ball for us, driving at their defence and getting shots away, slipping people in. And I mean, that's, as I said, that's just a little bit of what hopefully is to come. You know, pre-season, boys are still getting fit. It's our first 45 minutes, so the fitter and stronger we get, the more fans can expect, supporters can expect to see that.
And also exciting to see how young Sal's coming along as well. He could fit into that.
What a player. What a player. And I tell you what I love about him most is his intensity and tenacity off the ball. You know, don't let his size fool you, because he's up there winning headers, he's there getting stuck in, he's desperate to win that ball back, and when he gets it, he has such a great confidence, border and arrogance to go and create something, and he's really exciting to watch and play with.
How good was it to have the buzz of the crowd around you again here at Plough Lane?
Yeah, I mean, as I've said before, and as we all know, football isn't football without the supporters, right? So to have them back felt so good, cheering your name, cheering the team on, up in arms when we're pressing forward and helping us when we're defending. Honestly, it was brilliant.
So in summary, we can take a lot from the first game against Premier League opposition, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we never get ahead of ourselves, never get too high, never get too low. And for the most part, these pre-season games aren't necessarily about winning them, although winning is what we like to do. We just go back to the process. What was our intensity like? What was our press like? What was our intensity like on and off the ball, And we go back, we look at those things, we add to the detail, we focus more on it, we drill it down, and hopefully, as that process continues, the outcome might be, results that we're looking for.
You starting to enjoy that mentoring role?
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's brilliant. I always say, I wish I would have had myself or someone like that when I was younger coming through the game, but the game was different back then, and it's great now that you have people like Steve, who's incredible, and myself shadowing him and hoping and hopefully adding value to those young boys so that they can have a platform to really push on from.